It's time to welcome in the man of the day, the man of the hour, maybe even the man of the year. That's trainer Uriah St Lewis, and it's Grade 1 winning trainer Uriah St Lewis. Uriah, from all of us here on Let's Go Racing, congratulations. Have you had a chance to process what it is that you just accomplished over the weekend?
Still trying to process it. It's one of those feelings you will never forget. I mean, I slept that night, got up, slept, got up. I didn't know what to do. I still pinching myself. It's one of the greatest feelings you could ever have.
Uriah, you were born and grew up in Trinidad, came to the United States at 15 years of age. How did you get yourself involved in horse racing?
When I was about 5, my sister took me to a track in Trinidad, and I saw a gray horse and I fell in love with it. And I just kept, after I got a little older, I used to go to the racetrack, and it had a horse named Oceanic, which was gray again. I stayed. And I just kept liking horses. Then I came to the United States. I went to junior high school for 1 year, and then I went to East New York Vocational Technical High School. That's right outside of Queens on the end of Brooklyn. And I used to run over to Aqueduct every day making a wager. Then I got a job with American Toad, fixing computers.
Wow. And
that was it.
And then at one point, didn't your wife say to you, hey man, you're always betting on these horses, why don't you start training them or owning them or
Right,
something?
she told me, she said, you keep betting horses and losing your money. You don't know nothing about it. You think you're a handicapper. Why you don't go someplace? So we moved out, we sold everything out and went out to Oklahoma. We was in Claremont, Oklahoma. Know a guy named Robert Hayes who taught me everything. We just kept going and going, and we got better, and we end up with Discreet lower.
And you bought him, Uriah, for $10,000. You kept putting him in races like the Ohio Derby, even way back to his 3-year-old year. You brought him out of your barn to run him here in the PA Derby. Everybody says, what is he doing? I mean, you know, you heard it from everybody. What were you doing? What did you see in this horse?
Well, the one good thing about it, when you're the owner, you're the trainer, you're the groom, you're the exerciser, you're the hot walker, you make all the decisions. So I decided, I think this horse could be that good. Let's take the chance, and my wife was behind me all the way. My son was in college and my daughter, and they said, go for it. If it worked out, fine. If it don't work out, you're the only one who's going to look like the goat. So they say you could be the hero or the goat. So right now I'm the hero. I was a goat for a long time.
Uriah, tell us a little bit about Discreet Lover. I mean, he is really, this is his 5-year-old year, he has really come into his own. What's happened with him?
Well, he's real smart. He does everything real good. He don't overtrain. If he's on the racetrack and a horse pass him, so be it. And if he's breezing, unless you really ask him, he will just breeze slow. He will breeze anyhow you ask him to do it. As a 2-year-old, the first race we ran him, he got beat about 8-9 lengths, but he didn't know nothing. He was 56-1. The second time, Catty Lynch horse beat him. He bounced him, and we thought it was going to disqualify him, but it didn't, and that was a blessing in disguise, because we went to Saratoga. He got beaten 2 3/4 lengths in his 3rd race, and we brought him back and we said, you know, he couldn't lose his 4th race. He won it by 8 years, a maiden special weight, but the pot was, I think, $88,000 or $90,000. Wow. They used to have the double purse. Yep. And after that, I said, this is a nice horse, and we just kept trying him. And as a 3-year-old, we always give him from like December to February off. And then he gets a little better. And every year he kept making more money, and this year is his bust out year.
Describe the last 50 yards of the Jockey Club Gold Cup, what you and your family were going through.
I was praying. I said, God, please don't just run second. You run second, they'll say, oh, he just put him in there and he runs second. I say, if you win this, it's the rest of your life, you will have a great life. And it was amazing. When he, at the top of the stretch, we thought we had a chance because he got him outside and he started closing. And with a 16 to go, I'm like, get up, please get up, get up. And when they got to the wire, we know he got up.
Now, Uriah, you're about to head to the Breeders' Cup. I mean, it is the biggest day in the sport of thoroughbred racing, and you're going to be there. You're going to have a chance to compete. Have you had a chance to think about that yet?
I think we could win that race because we beat the best in New York at 1.25 miles. The race in Kentucky is going to be run basically the same way because it got a lot of speed, and he could just sit off of it and make that one run, and the jockey is confident as much as I. So we're going for it. We have nothing to lose.
Uriah, a career-defining moment for you. We are so thrilled for you to have you join us here on the show after it, and we can't do anything but wish you the greatest success and enjoy the heck out of yourself down in Kentucky and come back with that victory. I mean, we're going to be rooting for you so hard, but congratulations on really just a career-defining victory.
Thank you. Thank you very much.